I think I'm grateful that Marvel not only is pushing Yaya, but you're going to learn more about his identity, Simon's identity, as far as being a Haitian Black man. And family. I think I could say that. I think I could say that. There's like an entire episode, low key, like predominantly dedicated to that. And it's one of my favorite episodes. So I'm very excited for what Marvel's doing. And I think the press will be done well. And I think they're really pushing it, which I'm grateful for too.
And that was a hard question for me to pose to her, frankly. I had no business asking her as if she actually controls the promotion at Marvel. So that probably might have been a little out of pocket. I didn't mean to put her on the spot.
She answered it well.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put her on the spot, but I genuinely wanted to know, and then, like what with regard to promotion, because they all get instructions on what not to say, as you know, and I don't think you approach the small screen the same way you approach the big screen. However, I do want to say this: after watching Wonder Man and seeing how obscure of a project it is, and seeing how they meticulously didn't promote it to a certain extent, I kind of get it now. Let me explain. Let me see if I can make this make some kind of sense. So the show isn't really that. It's not, what I'm saying? Like, if I can say this honestly, it's not really that much within the realm of what all the Marvel fans run to the movie theaters to see. It's heavy on the plot, very low on the CGI, very low on the action. You get your scenes and they're in the right places and they draw you in for the right amount of time, just enough to string you along. But if you're a superhero fan, then you don't get superhero riddled through this. You get character development, like literal, like textbook writing, to where they're getting you invested in not just the character, but his journey. And not just his journey, but his family's journey alongside him, the friends he meets along the way, the enemies he meets along the way. We just got introduced, with the exception of Ben Kingsley and a few other characters that are Easter eggs. We just got introduced to a whole new slate of characters, of which nobody really gave a shit about, because Marvel didn't go out and put this in front of everybody, generating this high level of expectations for people to turn around and basically shit on, because that's the first thing they gonna do, number one. Number two, let's not sit here and act like our own homeboy Ant didn't ask Ryan Coogler directly what it is that they have to do about Black projects. And they know that there's the troll factor, and how do they handle that? And let's not forget, he was not stumped, but had to pause to give the right answer, because it's a thing. I think that what we're witnessing here is Marvel, right or wrong, and we could argue both sides of this, is them being protective of their product, because they know what happens when they go out there, especially with one where they literally switched the race from white to Black. And they've seen this on Disney's platform time after time after time. Go out there taking my heroes, my childhood, this, that, the third, and you end up with a troll farm trying to trash your Rotten Tomatoes ratings. So I think that the objective here wasn't to take over for Marvel. It wasn't for them to now start this whole new. It was for them to creep in and to subtly plant the seed that grows in the same way they subtly plant the Avengers seed when Nick Fury came on the screen and you saw the Avengers addendum on the paper instead of just introducing all the Avengers.